Hey, my friends, that's a wrong background. There we go. Wait a second. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Hi, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay, so let's see. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's Greek Easter weekend, by the way. Yeah, the Greeks say, no, I don't actually know what they say. Man, I just used it like 2 hours ago and now I forgot already. Yeah, I don't speak Greek. My father is Greek, but I don't speak Greek. I forgot it. Probably you know. Yeah, okay. Let's greet some people. Hi Vicky, nice to see you. Thanks for joining my live stream again. Hi Clevey. Hi Jean-Marc. Hi Maria, John, Tyler's, Matt, Eric, Huck. Hey, also write where you're from. That would be nice. Master Blaster. Hi John. Valis, Photo G Gags. Wow, I'm bad at reading today. I'm sorry. Winston Woof. That's a nice username. Hi, how are you doing? All right, so a lot of people here today, and we're gonna play around just a little bit with GPT. You can make suggestions also with the trick I show you in one of my recent videos. I should prepare some overlays so I can show you. Go to that video. Maybe I can also show you here. 1 second, YouTube. Did that open up? But I don't see anything. I hope that works. If it doesn't work, we have a problem. Okay, as always. Let's go to my channel here real quick. Let's see. Where's the videos? There's the videos. Ah, yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, great. Let me pop the chat over here. Like this, and I'm using that same thing, that same prompt machine since then, and it really works great. I'm having a lot of fun with that. What GPU am everybody using? I'm having a 4080 in my desktop computer from Australia. Hey, cool. I have relatives in Australia. It's 4 a.m. Wow, that's pretty early. Are you up or not in bed yet? Like Still up or up already? Hi, Victor. Hi, Louis. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. All right. Hi, Sophie and Mace and Chris and Imagination and Daily Portion. Hi, how are you doing? I sometimes, if the name is too long, I just read parts of that. So let me switch here. Yeah, you can see my original PC. That's good. Where do I have the settings? I think I closed it, but it looks pretty okay today to me. But still, let's see. Let's maybe push this a little bit down, a little bit darker. And then maybe push this a little bit up and that. Okay, for some reason, I don't know, it doesn't save. I mean this video here, GPT batch render. And I made a simple setup where I tell the, can I? Oh, I have my, 1 second. Scroll bar buttons. This one? No. Dark? Thin? There's no scroll bar here. Nah. Anyways. Well, I'm using a setup where it writes the prompt for me. I'm just suggesting what I want to have, and then I can use it as batch render. So we can play around with that today. And I already did some pretty cool pictures today. I do have a Twitter, by the way. 1 second, let me switch here real quick. Twitter, there we go. All right, let's switch back. For example, I did this picture today. It was kind of fun, also with the angry look. It could be a little bit more angry, but it's okay. I did this one yesterday. It was one of the rare ones where she's actually holding the umbrella. The hands are very nice. This is not using control net. It's not using any hand augmentation or something like that. It's just the model, which is ref animated, which is what I'm mainly using recently because it works really, really well. Okay, so we can play around. Ref animated is mainly good with characters. So probably we want to describe a character, but you can write anything here. Like, for example, with the setup that I did in this video, I should probably link to the video. That would make a lot of sense, right? Yeah, Daddy has good ideas. Okay. ChatGPT trick. You can check out this video if you want to see how I set that up. Is that the right link? I hope so. Let me see. Yes. Okay, thank you. All right, there we go. So what could we write? Like Victorian detective in his office. Okay, office. At different daytimes, and I want to have write 5 prompts. All right, 4. All right, okay. So with this setup, he is just writing now as many prompts as I request. We can also go with 8 prompts or something like that. Chat, is there any material on coming head and body into a character? Ooh, I don't know. Combining head and body into a character. You can do it with a photo software and then just render over it, which we also will try. Not that, but we will try something similar today. So, oh, I forgot to set up the negative prompt. So let me load that from one of my older images here. Let's go here to the output. Text to image should be in here. Let's take this one. Send, and then we delete this. Whoa, we delete this. I don't need the actual prompt up here. We use prompt from text box, so we put that in here. Remove the seed. Clip skip 2, that's okay. The rest looks good. Okay, let's just generate 5 pictures now. This looks like just 1 picture. Oh, that's because it's not a batch render. Okay, there we go. So now we have our detective. I thought it would look like a little bit more like Sherlock Holmes, but we can actually write that also. What the requirements were in order to batch render. Sometimes it doesn't work for me when I use ChatGPT. It switches to the second prompt. Not sure why. You just put the list down here in the list of prompts for the script, prompt file or text box. You can also use a text file, but I find the list is easier. So now here we have our detectives. And you can see it's like different pictures, different descriptions, different date times as written by ChatGPT, which I, wow. With lighting in the background. Thunder Boy is in the house. Okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. We can do other things. Like you can literally write anything. Of course, not like saucy stuff because ChatGPT doesn't allow it or other things. But the good thing is you don't have to come up with different scenes or scenarios or stuff like that. For example, we could write 5 prompts for a superhero at night. No, superhero, different daytimes, different cities, different times of year. Now, of course, if you have, we can also make like 8 different. Let's make 8 different. There we go. As you see, it's going. And the good thing is like ChatGPT is really smart. You can do it locally. I will do a video inspired by another video by Nerdy Rodent, if I manage to set that up correctly, where he has made a plugin to put a local GPT directly into Automatic 1111. But the local GPTs are not as smart as ChatGPT, so you might not get as good results. Why are those hands so perfect? That's because Rough Animated for some reason is really good with the hands. Sometimes you have to re-render, re-roll, but which is also good because, of course, all of these images, they have different seeds. You can see down here when I click, the seed is changing. So I can just load that into here. And then, for example, let's say I say, which one is good? Let's say this one is good. I can... Why is there no text to image render down here? Like I can't save that, send that directly, right? But you can load it here, as I did from this image. You go just to your output, you select this image here, you send it to text to image. Now this is turned off here, of course. Restore face is on. Let's make a batch size of 8. And so now it's creating 8 different ones. One will be the same because we're using the same seed, and then the other one's going to be other ones. So you have different versions of the same scene, right? So that can be pretty good. What is clip skip? I actually should make a video about that. I forgot about that. Clip skip is basically, wow, how can I describe that? Like the way AI understands text, as I understand that, has 12 different layers, and every layer has more variety in it. So the first one, let's say, is man, and then the second one is old man, young man, and then the third one is, I don't know, like it gets more complex over time, you know what I mean? And so this removes the last, it skips the last layer. So it's instead of 12, it's just 11. Hey, wow. Thank you very much. Someone bought a coffee. It just says new supporter. No name, no nothing, no message. Well, anyway, thank you very much for that, for the support. Really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So yeah, and with this model specifically, Ref Animated, it says that it gives better images. I think it's kind of up to taste, but yeah, you can try it. But you can see now we have this scenario, but in different versions, right? So it's the same kind of prompt, but we get different versions. And this actually, if your GPU is fast enough to do that, this kind of batch size 8 or batch size 4 or whatever you want to do is actually really useful, because then you can like every time get more suggestions, right? It's a little bit, it makes it a little bit like Midjourney. Actually, I can actually show you that too. So when we set the batch to 4 here, this is another trick you can do. Let's delete the prompt up here. Let's go here to our superheroes. So now this is going to take a little bit longer. So now what I'm doing here, oh, and then we can't preview it. I have to go into the folder. Let's do it with just 2. So you will see the effect. So I put 2 down here now. Let's remove these, replace them. And now what it's doing is it's making a batch of each prompt 4 times. It doesn't like put everything together in one image, sadly, but oh, I thought it's a bird. Okay. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? But the good thing is it's just rendering, you know. You can go and make a coffee. If you have a lot of prompts, if you have like 30 prompts and you want to have 8 versions of each, you can also do that. So I go to my outputs now. I have it in here. And so you can see now we have, yeah, let's take this one. So we have this and that and this and this one. And then this is the other one from the second prompt. So we have each one, we have 4 versions, or you can do 8 versions. For example, this is pretty cool. Now I can say this is cool. I load that in. I make another 8 versions or 4 versions of this one, for example, right? Or maybe this one is cool. And also, if you, for example, if you look at this, let's load that, for example. Load it here in PNG info. When you want to re-render that, you load it here. I sent this now to image because this now also has the prompt in here. That's important. Now we set this to 0.2 or 0.25. Let's set it to 0.25. So a little bit more variation in here. Sampler DPM++, 2SA Keras. You can also use a different one. But let's try this one. Generate. Oh no, interrupt. I forgot to set the size. So I want to have a double size here. This is my upscaling trick from a different video. It gives much better quality because it's different from upscaling because this actually renders a completely new image. Winston Wolf says, I like to ask ChatGPT provide me 10 random 10-digit numbers in C. Enter this in a X epsilon set script. Gives him more variation. You can also increase. Oh. But how is that different from using just random seeds? If you say you want to have random numbers, why not use random seed? Isn't that the same thing? So when we look at that, well, in this case, it didn't actually work, but sometimes it actually fixes the hand also, so the hand looks a lot better. In this case, it didn't. Hand still looks bad. You can use in-painting if you want to try to fix the hand. We can, for example, now I have a problem here. It might not work. Send to in-paint. Oh, it actually worked because sometimes it doesn't load the interface for me. So let's remove this and remove this. Should we just like pointing hand? Okay, let's select this here. And then let's go here 0.4, I guess. Only masked in paint. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if that works. This method gives you more randomness. That's interesting. So I think with in-painting something is not quite correct with my install right now because it just sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. It's very random for some reason. I mean, it does do a new hand, but it's really bad. Maybe just have a fist. Not sure if we... I'm not sure if we can turn this into a fist right now. Maybe I have to set this higher here. Let's go with 7. But technically, it's like, should be possible. No, now it's just blurry. Never mind. I'm not so great with this inpainting stuff. There is probably some other setting that I need to do. Anyways, let's go back here and have some fun with this. So let's see what kind of interesting ideas this has prepared for us. Let's go here with the 1 again. Let's render this. Oh, it's the same seed as before, but never mind. Okay. Isn't there a possibility with ControlNet to change just the hand? If you use ControlNet, as far as I know, unless there was an update, you have to render the complete image. And that's a bit of a problem. Oh, now it's using this. I think it's using this seed for all of the images, but the quality seems pretty good. So we seem to be pretty lucky with that seed. What settings should you use for high-res fix? I would set it to 0.2 or 0.25 for the denoise, so it's not too different. They looked a lot better. Oh, there we go. What the hell is this? The Super Winter Soldier, apparently. Why do they all look like Superman? This one looks a little bit better here. Jumping position is also nice. Wow, okay. Very tight suit. Interesting. Oh, wow. Aqua Woman, I guess. With also with the super on the chest. There we go. Well, but this one, I want to see what this one does if we upscale it. Let me see that real quick. We have to set this back. And then we have to set this back. Let's go here with the random. Let's set this to 2.5, so maybe we get a better face. I should load the prompt though. I don't know which prompt that is though. It's the 5th one. This one. Should be this one. Superhero leaping across. Yeah, that sounds correct. Okay, good. So let's put this in here. Let's see what we get from that. Winston says, isn't bad hands one of the negative embeddings you suggested? Yes. Do I have the negative embeddings in here? Yeah, it doesn't always work. That's true. It might also be because of that negative embedding. That's true. That's a good point, actually. Yes, that probably helps with the hands. Like you have often like joint fingers if you don't use it. So with this negative embedding, it's better. I maybe should have explained the negative embeddings a little bit more in my video. But you can see now that this has fixed it a little bit from the hands and stuff. Like here. Now we can't see it. 1 second. So this is the low-res version. And it's kind of okay, but like here, of course, well, not actually that different. Did it actually change anything? Are they making it bigger? Should have more details too. Interesting. Ah, that's not too bad though. Pretty cool image though. Okay. And this I also showed you last time. Like I can copy this over. Let's go to Affinity Photo real quick. Because you can see how this is blurry now, right? Details not so crisp, not so sharp. Now what you can do here is you go into that other software, new from clipboard. Any kind of software will do, by the way. It doesn't have to be Affinity Photo. And now we sharpen this, but you have to be careful because sometimes you get these over-sharpened edges over here. The face is better because you see there's also some chunk here from me using it as a JPEG, so that's not a good idea. But let's see. Let's apply this real quick here. 100%. Nah, it's still okay. So now it's a little bit sharper. Let's export this to... I don't have a live folder this time. Live stream. Yeah, we can use this one, I guess. Let's make a new one here. 0000. There we go. 1 second. I'm gonna look at the chat in a second. 1 moment. So now we load this again. We have a sharpened image. This should be the one, right? Live stream. There we go. Now I turn off face restoration in this second step. I turn it off because it can make the face more blurry. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying. I recently watched a video about AI. Art can't be copyrighted state. Yeah, they made some stupid decisions there about it not being able to be copyrighted. What does it mean for us? I'm living in Germany. Well, every country decides for themselves. And also we have like different copyright laws and privacy laws and all kinds of different laws in the EU and also in Germany. So I don't know. I wouldn't care too much about that for now, especially because it's probably going to change in a year or something like that, right? And also, if you do some work yourself on that, it's not just like a random AI picture, then the argument is falling flat. Like, I think the argument is just about if it's just created by AI and you didn't do anything. But if you prepare something or you change something, you adjust the image, then it's no longer just an AI image. But you can see now when you look, for example, here on the legs, that the image is a tad bit sharper after we have rendered it again with these new details. You see? And also, if you do this multiple times, it can even add more structure, more details to the image. Okay. What should we test here? Do you have any kind of cool ideas? What could we put in here to render? Anything will do. Because my initial setup is very neutral. From the structure can be anything. Characters is, of course, better, but we can try any kind of thing here. If you want to suggest something in the chat. Isn't that a different upscale? Yes, it's a different upscale method, or it's an in-between of an upscale method, because you can still send that to the actual upscale afterwards. Where do we have that? Here. You can, of course, still send that to extras and then upscale that here. Let's use ultra sharp here 4 times. Let's see what we get from that. Ducks. Ducks. Write 4 prompts of a humanoid duck in a kimono in Japan in different places around the city. Okay. We want to have 4 prompts. Oh, I already wrote that. Okay. In historic Japan. All right, let's go. A consistent. Oh, yeah. Individual details for each room. Maintaining same art style. Consistent theme of areas that are a dungeon adventure. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can ask that. Let's see. A humanoid duck. Okay, good. We should be careful here to not get that one letter wrong. Or we get our stream cancelled. It's just a 1 letter between. Oh no, this didn't work. Well, it's a beautiful picture. So, yeah. Hi Pete, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Even late is good. Better late than sorry? No, what? Better late than never. And there we have the duck. At least there's 1 humanoid duck in here. I guess the other ones didn't really work. Let's see though. I mean, this is pretty cool. It's a very nice image. She only has like 4 fingers, but well, that is kind of duck face-ish. Ooh, That is a nice one. Wow. He's eating a duck soup probably. I like the details in the background though. That's very nice. This one is the only one like, okay, there's also a duck body here, so that didn't work. All right. So let's see. Write, let's say 8 prompts for fantasy dungeon, all in the same art style. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that works. Of a fantasy, all in the same art style. So what does it write now? A long dark hallway with stone walls and torches on either side leading deeper into the dungeon. It doesn't say anything about the art style though. How would we define the art style though? Ducks were cool. Do a sphinx. That might be cool, yeah. Second one is terrifying. Eating duck soup. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Civet AI is down. It has been for a full day now. I'm not sure what's going on. If they have some problems or they are under attack or something. Did they get hacked? I have no idea. So this is, it doesn't say anything about the art style, but we can, wait a second. You know what I want to try? Write 4, or let's say 8. Let's go with 8. Prompts of gigantic statues in a Lord of the Rings landscape. Let's see what that gives us. I love really big statues. Let's see what we get. Use a style, Laura. Yeah, probably. It is working by me. It's working. It's working again. Really? They restarted it. Okay, that's cool. Very nice. Because I actually wanted to do Comfy UI today. They have some new nodes out, like from the community, but I couldn't download them. Okay, let's see what we get here. Oh, first of all, we should look at these ones here. Wow, there's a lot of lamps here. Oh, wow. Not fantasy, but interesting. What the hell is this? Okay. Ooh. Okay. But it is not... Oh. Alright, this is very disturbing. What is this? It looks cool, though. It looks pretty cool. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I like that one. That looks like like a fantasy vault, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Not too much. Like, it, of course, could be fantasy, right? I mean, Frozen is also fantasy, and I have like these palaces. So let's go here. Let's see what we get from that. But you can make more suggestions if you want to. Maybe about characters, because it's better with characters. A puzzle box. The good old candle puzzle box. Rev Animated has a new version. Okay, cool. Is it better? Is it like, what's the difference? Let's see the render process here. Oh, I hope we don't get any nudie pics. They are not statues though. Did I write something wrong here? A majestic statue of an elven... Ah, maybe Rev Animated can't do statues. Maybe I should have written marble statue. We can try that again. Suggest some stuff with figures in them. Gigantic. Let's write here. Marble? Okay. Fantasy figure. Portal of an ancient being. Well, we can try that too. Let's see what we get here. That's pretty strange. No, these are not statues, not really. Oh, wow. Okay. Dragon. Woo. Okay. Dwarf. Okay, that one didn't work. Let's see if this one works. Maybe I should give ChatGPT some more information. But we can try this with the portal. I'm writing it with a wizard or something. Give me 8 prompts of a intricate wizard in fine attire. How do you write attire? Standing in front of a fantasy futuristic portal of an ancient being. Let's see what that gives us. Oh, now it removed my starting things here. We can, oh no, we can't put it in by hand. Interesting. Maybe because my information was a little bit too much. Statue 2. Oh, look at that. So that's already a little bit better. Got some marble here. Oh, look at that. So this works. You have to just write marble. This didn't work. That worked. It's not gigantic. Oh. Ooh, okay. The sexy empire. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, there we have an eagle. Oh, okay. This one is pretty cool. This one is pretty nice. Yeah, and the good thing is also if you find something that works, you can just put it up here and then you can just like change it by hand. A towering marble statue of a powerful wizard in clothing, let's say. Casting a spell, 9. Standing tall between large mountains and rolling hints of Middle Earth. Oh, okay, at least it has put something of like that in there. Pants. Who needs pants? If you're the dictator, you don't need pants anymore. There we go. Didn't put on any clothing though. Let's see. I mean, it's some. This is pretty cool. It doesn't really look like a statue, but we could probably towering stone statue. Oh, because I wrote in clothing, wizard of a powerful wizard. A towering stone statue. Stone statue. Let's make this stronger stone statue. 1 second. Towering. In front of a... No, wait. A village below his feet. Let's see if that does anything. Shall we do another 8? Let's do 4. And then we have a look at the... Add a weight to statue. Yeah, alabaster works instead of marble. Alabaster works well. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this again has clothing on. Oh, there's a guy now here. Okay. So that needs some refinement. I think this is better if it's just... Oh, by the way, we still have that seed. Let's try that one more time without that seed there. No, it's the same thing. Although now they are more sculpture-like. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, let's give this another shot here. Oh, let's see. It's because someone said me I don't need that gap line. If that still works, I want to see that. If that still works or not. Oh, it does. Okay, that's pretty cool. So these work better, where we have an actual character. Oh, okay. Wow. That's, yeah, we're getting something good here. I helped you a lot. That's good to know. Thank you very much. That's always good to know. Absurdress. Ah, yeah, that's also a good idea. 2000 word memory. Oh, that could be it, yes. I probably have to scroll up and copy that thing again that I wrote at the start. Let me see. There we go. This is my starting thing here. So we can go down again. And then we can enter this. And I just say here another thing. High quality prompt for portrait of. Futuristic cyborg. Do it like that. Okay. So just to see. What? I'm sorry, but the example prompt you gave is not relevant to the requested prompt. It's not relevant. It doesn't have to be relevant. Okay. Let's just leave it like that and then have some suggestions here. Wow. ChatGPT risking a lip. So the face here is pretty ugly. Wait, did we turn off face rest? No, we didn't. But this is probably fixed if we upscale that. This one is pretty cool. I really like that one. How do you like this one? Small, like small figure, but the gait is pretty cool. That's also nice. Oh, that one is nice. Okay, cool. Meh. Not a fan. Not a fan. Meh. He's like putting the finger into the into the gate. Oh, that one is nice. All right. So I want to upscale this one to see what we get. Let's see. Information is correct. Yes. Okay, let's upscale that. Now I want to know what Stable Diffusion would do with Carborg. That's actually a good question. I don't know if ChatGPT understands Carborg though. Let's see. Give me 3 prompts about a futuristic Carborg. It's probably changing it to cyborg. Pretty sure. No, it says Carborg, and it didn't work again. Interesting. Okay, so we have to fix that. Look at that. So you see it has fixed the face. That's already a good first step here. You see? Face fixed. Details look pretty good. They look a little bit they look a little bit blurry though. And I wonder if this has to do because I switched back here to JPEG. What's the setting here? The setting of quality is 80. Maybe set this to 90. Let's go with 90. Actually, 80 should be good enough, but let me render that image again. And then if not good, we can switch over to PNG. Or actually, let's make a test here. 1 second. That was this image here. So first of all, I want to open this up here. That's the one. And then I want to send this over. And I want to render this again. So give me a second here. So this is the second one. And now we do the setting here. We change that to PNG. apply settings, we render it again. So let's see. This is with the lower compression, better compression. I mean, the detail change is just, I mean, couldn't be from the saving. And this is the last one. Interesting. Okay, so let's send this over to image by image to image. Render that one, which also now should be PNG. We still have this enlarged version here. So that's the one. Let's see if we get some extra bump of quality out of that. I keep quality of 100. Okay. They're still smaller than PNG, even with 100. Interesting. I have to check that. So let's see. This is the new upscale. Yeah, the quality is actually a lot better. I did not know that. That is pretty interesting. That's very cool. Let me bring this in here. So this is the JPEG version. So you should not use JPEG with a low compression. I mean, actually 80% compression should give you, like, you shouldn't be able to see the difference. So maybe the compression in Automatic 1111 is not really that good, which is surprising. So this is the PNG version. This is the JPEG version. You can see it's like a very big difference. You see all these fragments here, compression fragments. And that should not happen at 80%. That's very bad. That should not happen. It's like if you save at 30%, maybe you get this, but not at 80. That is really not good. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so this is probably also why we get the bad quality before. But now what we can do here is, while we are here, let me do the sharpening thing again. Unsharpen mask. Okay, export. So I can show you directly also. Call this 01. Now I put this in here again. And I rendered it the same resolution because someone asked me in the... where did I put that? Here. Someone asked me in the comments. Okay, generate. You see, I don't change the settings. I don't make it bigger. I rendered it the same size now. But still the quality should be better because this is sharper now. So it has more details. I wish that Automatic 1111 had some sharpening in there. There's another software called Chainers that can do that, but I haven't really explored that yet. And I find it rather confusing on how to use that. But probably if you build up one mechanic to do that correctly, one build to do that correctly, it will help you a lot. So now we have this version. This is the second render. Okay, so now when we go in here, go a little bit like this maybe. So you can see, is my thing is very bright again, huh? My screen. Oh, wait, does it change when I turn the software off? What the hell? Should I need to have this on or what? No. Okay, let's leave it like that. Okay, so I will leave that on if it has any difference. Okay, anyways. So this is the before and this is the after. It's a very small difference. I thought it's going to look a lot better. It has a bit more details. Like if you look here in that part, it has like a smidge more details. It's a bit more contrasty, a bit sharper. Oh, by the way, another thing you can do, and maybe you don't really need to do that for rendering, but you can do that, is to adjust the colors here. And ideally, you want to do that with Photoshop because it's much better for color adjustment. But let's do that for a second here. Photoshop. Let's see. Wait a second. Let me switch here real quick to load that up. Give me a moment. Let me load the image and then find where I put that. There we go. No, this is a JPEG. Nah. 1 second. I have to download that first. Save that into here. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna open this again. 1 second. I will switch you back over in a second. There we go. Now you can see it again. You can't see the full software because it's not completely there. 1 second. And then over here, like this would be good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. So look at that. You go up here to filter, you go to, I have to select the layer. You go to filter, you go to camera raw filter. There we go. And then we get this interface. And this is basically like Lightroom. So if you have Lightroom, you can do the same thing in Lightroom, right? And now, of course, as you know, you have down here the color mixer. So you can adjust this. You see, like I can give this different kind of colors, right? So you can actually really fine adjust how the image should look, the different values in the image. Let's see. You see, for example, this kind of green in the background, you can make that blue if you want. You can make it more green, so you can have a really nice adjustment of the colors. You see, like now it's very green, or you can also turn this over so it gets more like violet, or it gets kind of more of like a blue in there, aqua blue. So there's a lot of possibilities to adjust this. And then technically you can also use this as a base to render the rest of the image. You have here also detail adjustment. You have here your basic adjustments for the shadows, the highlights, stuff like that. You see, I can adjust this here. I can adjust the shadows. See, I can bring up the shadows. Now we have more detail in the clothing. There's less shadow in the clothing. So you can see how this is now a very different image. Let me bring this down a little bit. Texture, let's bring out the texture a little bit, the clarity, the dehaze, yeah, a little bit of dehaze too. Vibrance, maybe a little bit. There we go. So you see we have this as the before image, this is the after image. So there's a lot of change in there. You can also do color grading and whatnot. Let's click OK here. I want to export this now. If I find it, there we go. Export as. Yeah, that should be okay. So let's put this in here again. Raw. Okay. So now I can put this in here as a basis for my render. You see, now we have the adjusted colors, and I can render this again if I want to with these adjustments in the image. So that can be really useful. Yeah, if you want to have a very consistent face, a LoRa is actually a very good idea. There we go. So let's see. You see, this is rendering. And now, there we go. You see, now we have that newly rendered image with all these adjustments in there. Actually, let me open this up here so you can see the difference. If there is a difference, let me see that. So this is what's copy image. It's probably very close. There's a lot of noise in here. We should have used some denoise because I pushed it up very hard. Interesting. I mean, the new render did actually like edit, like create some new details here in the background. So that's pretty nice. Another thing you can do, by the way, 1 second. Another thing you can do is to just set this higher here. For example, 0.5. I'm not sure if this is going to work now because recently I had a problem when I set denoise too high. I get blur in the background. So that might happen now. Not quite sure. Maybe add vibrant as well. You get pretty consistent faces by giving your character a name. Yeah, I made that. Didn't I make a video about that? Did I make a video about that? Or did I just say that in the live stream? I think I just said it in the live stream. Yeah, you see, this is the problem that I sometimes get. If I set denoise too high, and I don't know why that happens, I get a blurry background for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we change the sampler, but I don't think this is going to impact that. This is in the settings with the VAE. Oh, no, I know what it is. It is the restore phase. I have to turn that off. If I do that, then it doesn't work. Let's try it again. 1 second. Unless, no, it's still not working. If someone knows why that is, because I really don't want to install my Automatic 1111 again for the millionth time. You see now, it's very blurry in the background. There's no more details in the background. It's very strange. The prompt is the same. Seed is the same. It should not do that. I don't know why it's doing that. The canny, we could actually use canny. It shouldn't be needed, but we can actually do that. Yes. Turn this on here. But if I have canny on, it's probably going to make a very different image. It's going to make a very similar image. Ooh, what is this? What the hell? What? What did we do? Is the candy model? What happened? What the hell is going on? Something is really wrong with my Automatic 1111. The denoise is too high. Yeah, I set it too high because I wanted to have something different, but now it doesn't work at all. Let's set this lower here. So something is really not okay with my install here. Yeah, but I want to have a different image. I just want it to be roughly inspired by the input. Is this, did we set here to invert colors? No. That is so strange. Let's go to head. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I guess I have to restyle it again. Unless it has something to do with the negative prompts, we can delete that. Let me delete them. We try it once more, and then we go back to the GPT thing and try it around a little bit more. Oh, the color correction? That's the thing, you mean that's the reason why? Nah. I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not exactly what we want, but it's pretty cool. 3 on 5. Let me try 2 more things. I want to try this with a lower setting here. Okay, we can skip that. Didn't work. And then let's go here. It could be because of the settings I have up here, so that's true. This doesn't give me any details. Let's go here for this. Set this back like so. Skip to 1. Let's see if that does anything. He has a beard now. Things are getting more crazy by the minute. What the hell? I mean, it looks pretty cool. Wow, that's a pretty cool wand. Look at that wand. Look at that wand. Wow, that is amazing. And look at these fingers. That is crazy. Look at that. They're actually holding it like in the movies. That is amazing. How does the AI do that? Do you see that? Like he has the finger at the back, like a syringe. That is amazing. Wow. But I don't know why that's happening. That's so strange. And if I set it lower, of course, I'm getting the original image again. But I wanted to have something different. And I did the exact same method like 2 weeks ago in a different video, and it didn't do that. So something is off here. No, that's the question that I'm asking. Why is it getting so soft if I set the denoise higher? I turned off control net, by the way. It's not on right now. Anyways, so that didn't really work. Okay, should we do something else here? Oh, the cardboard. I forgot about the cardboard. Let's check that out. Let's see what we get from that. And it didn't do the thing up here. Give me 3 more prompts. Like that. Let's see. Sleek and modern. So sometimes it doesn't work. It does do something completely different now. You see? Sometimes ChatGPT is a little bit strange. Oh my god. Oh, okay. What the hell is going on? Look at that. I like that actually. It's a gigantic wheel, and then down here we have a little car. That is amazing. This one is also very nice. The face is completely destroyed here, but the rest is pretty amazing. All right. Maybe it's because of the seat. Let's try the second one here. Oops, sorry. Did I change something about my setup? No. Did I move something? No. Okay. Let's try this again. Try restarting Stable Diffusion. That might be a good idea. Yes. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Controller's last resort. Okay. There we go. Wow. Got some pretty good stuff here. Look at this. That looks pretty amazing. I didn't even know it can do that. Huh. Wow. That is also pretty cool. Wow. Huh. Oh, wait a second. Write me 3 more. No, wait. Write me 8 more prompts about the different Star Wars main characters standing in the desert at sunset. Okay, while this is going on, I'm going to restart my, no, that's the wrong one. Going to restart my automatic 1111. Let me find that. User bed. There we go. Don't think it does say anything about errors or something. Installing, blah, blah, blah. Anyways. Okay. Now we have to reload this. And I'm going to go here and we're going to reload this from the output. Delete that one. So now we see here Warrior Queen, Rebuild Droid. Wow. An Ace Pilot, Hermit Master. Hermit Master? Oh, I guess you could say that Yoda is a Hermit Master. I'm not sure if Ref Animated is going to realize what's meant by that, but we can see. All right, let's generate this real quick. So what is the chat saying? That wheel is a keeper. I would say so too. What GPU are you using? I have a 4080. A 3080 should be good too, by the way. Yeah, I have a 3080 in my other laptop, and that a 3080 Ti, and it's also very good. Yeah. Yes, yeah. You need to combine different techniques, as it is all about creativity. A bit later. Lol. Local latent upscaler. No, I haven't tried that. I don't know about that. Yoda is a loyal goblin. A royal goblin. Oh my god. What do we have here? Wow. This is a mix between Darth Vader and He-Man. And he's gigantic. Look at the desert in the background. Ooh, okay. Not Star Wars at all, but yeah, well, not Star Wars. Oh, there's a mix between Obi-Wan and Gandalf, I would say. Who is this? R2-D2 Mandalorian style. And a little bit of Pepsi. The Beef Master is back. Look at that. He's pretty cool, though. He's amazing. With the red cape. Oh, hello. The Queen of the Desert. There we go. Very nice. Oh, okay. I don't think... Well, okay, this didn't work. This didn't work. Okay. Warrior Queen. It doesn't name any of the main characters here, by the way. It's pretty interesting. Dark Lord. Main characters with their name. Let's see what it says. Ah, there we go. But now it's, again, it doesn't have these, like, it's completely not working right now. But we can see what it's doing now. Backpack. R2-D2 backpack. There we go. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's see what we get from this. If you have other suggestions, by the way, feel free to just punch them into the chat. Something with characters. It has to be a character, though. Oh, is this like a modern version of... okay. I don't think Ref Animated knows what the Star Wars looks like. I mean, a little bit, maybe. At least they all have clothes on. That's pretty good. Never seen anyone... Also, make futuristic anti-gravity racing cars. Interesting. Like Wipeout. Okay, interesting, cool. Write 8 prompts for futuristic anti-gravity racing cars. Okay, cool. Let's try that. I mean, it is a little bit... It's kind of cool. Sad Obi-Wan. Who is this? Oh, no idea. There we have Darth Vader, kind of. Oh, Chewbacca with the jacket. Now you know why he doesn't wear clothing. It just doesn't look good. Oh my god. And this is why R2-D2 doesn't have legs. That looks really bad. It looks a little bit like Megatron, right? Or these kind of Autobots. All right. Ooh, okay. That's a very shiny version of C3PO, right? Okay. Well, sometimes some are not too bad, I would say. So you get some good stuff here. Let's see what we get here. Streamlined anti-gravity racing car. I'm looking forward to see what this gives us. Let's see. But I really like how ChatGPT is coming up with all of these scenes. Oh, by the way, I wanted to do something else. Let's go here to Sketch Fab. Yes. Let's go here to Hero. Let's see if we find a nice hero scene. Maybe we go here for the free stuff again, so nobody can complain. Because you can also use this as a starting point. If we find something. Wait a second. Let's go here with Viking. Don't find any good scenes right now. They only have this kind of bad stuff here. Okay, let's do something else. Viking. 3D is cool because you can rotate it in any kind of direction, so that's a huge benefit, of course. Did it search? No. So here we have those. Yeah, those are not anti-gravity. I mean, they look pretty cool, but they are not. What the hell is this? Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, they look pretty amazing, but not at all what we asked for. Woo. Okay. Scary. Let's click on this and see if we can get some more. Probably not loading because I'm streaming, although the streaming shouldn't use too much. Let me see. Strange. Is Pexels down right now or what? Unsplash. Viking. That's better. I guess this has some problems here. Oh wow, she's pretty cool. So 1 second, give me a second. Oh, I'm worried if we take her, it's probably gonna give us some nudie pics maybe. Maybe let's stick with him. Let's unlock. Oh, this is for payment. Ah, come on. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that is pretty cool. Download. Okay, so now we're trying something different, if that works. Did we do something different here? Anti-gravity? No. Okay, so oh, can we use it here? I'm not quite sure. 1 second. Let me send this to image. It doesn't have any prompt up here. Script. Yes, it has the same thing here. Remove that. Give me a second here. Write 4 prompts about a woman with a gun in a apocalyptic town. Okay. So, legend. Wow, thank you. That's good to hear. Interacting with me. Oh, hey. Hi. First interaction. There we go. Okay, so let's try this. So we have to load now the image here that we downloaded. No. Wait, let me think. That is not how to do that. Yeah, we're gonna go back here. I'm going to load this into ControlNet, actually. So we are going here. I'm going to use depth because I don't want to have too many details. Depth, there it is. Enable. Let's set this to 0.4 so we have a little bit more freedom. And then we put the prompts in here that we decided that ChatGPT created for us. Restore face is on. So we should get this pose here, not using open pose. Let's see. Let's generate this. It probably takes a little bit more time now. But you see, depth map giving us the same pose, but a lot of freedom still. But the good thing is we have more details in here than with open pose, because open pose often doesn't understand what is actually going on in the image, because it can't really, it's so abstract from these lines that it can't decide which arm is in the front, in the back. Sometimes arm is hidden behind the character and is not seen as an arm. So this is actually a lot, often it's a lot better if you want to have something that is close to the scene, right? So here you can see now we have that, and that is actually a pretty cool, fast technique to do that. Now the hands are not good in most of these pictures, so you probably have to re-roll that a couple of times to get good hands here. But other than that, we have some pretty cool images. Let's see, maybe this one is one of the better ones. So now if we send this to image, I don't have the prompt up here though. This is the first one. I can copy that over. Set this to 2.5. Generate. Wait a second. No, this is the wrong. Wait a second. Wrong resolution. 1024 by 1536. All right. Okay. Depth is going to be... No, not really. Depth is pretty good for that stuff. Why doesn't it generate? Oh, set this to none. Let's go. I mean, it's not like that. It's not a perfect gun. Could be better. But it's not too bad either. So let's see what we get from it. ChatGPT with afterburn. What is afterburn? So that's... it improved the hands a little bit, I would say. Looks a little bit nicer. So it's not too bad. And you can still play around with these settings down here. Like, for example, if we set the weight here to 0.5, this has less impact. It's also rendering only for 40% of the steps. So let's see what we get from this. So now it should have less impact. ChatGPT as Dan. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't used Dan yet. Can't you get banned for using Dan? I think you can, right? ControlNet has only one extension, as I know of. What do you mean, one extension? Yeah, the hands are not so great here. Now we can, as a comparison, now let's see, maybe this turns out better. There's always a chance. Let's use this with open pose. But let's see from the preview what we get from open pose. It's actually not too bad. The face looks very strange, but maybe. And it doesn't have any legs, as you can see, because there is no legs visible. So that is already one of the problems with open pose, that it doesn't, if it doesn't see any legs, it doesn't generate any legs, which is why not just like create legs that are just like pointing downwards, you know? I don't even know what afterburner is. ChatGPT afterburner. What is afterburner? I'm not using a local version. This is the online version. All of the local versions are not nearly as smart as the online version. The only thing good of the offline version is you have more control over it if you need it, which probably most people only need it because you want to do some adult stuff with that, right? It's because like you can train it, but I'm not sure a lot of people are actually training it. You see, like it doesn't turn out as well with open pose. So depth actually gives more information to the image. And also often what you have here, like in this case just in one image, is that with open pose often the character is leaning against a wall instead of standing free in the room. So there's also a bit of a problem there. Where's the image that I just found? The hell? This is also a cool image here. Oh, by the way, I need to show you something else. That's pretty cool. Let's download this one here. And then what you can do here is, that's a little trick that might be interesting to you. So we load this image here. I have here, let's interrogate it with clip. So it gives us a prompt. Wow, this takes forever. Does it download something? No. Okay, it has generated it. Okay, now what we're doing, look at that. So we have the same image here. I'm setting my denoise very low. Let's go to 0.1 here, like so. So it's almost not changing the image. And we get an AI version of this that looks like more of a painting. And also is a little bit more like beautified, maybe, stuff like that. You see? Let's see if when this finishes. It's probably gonna mix up the text. There we go. You see, like when we open this up, where is it? There we go. So you have, this is the original image. This is the original. This is the AI version. So you can probably also, you can still like improve it. But you can see that you get an AI image that's very similar to that image. Now this image is probably not the best version because the face is strange. You can't really see her eyes and stuff. So if we have a different image, for example, this one might be better. Let's download this one. Actually, I want to see when we load this image, if we can turn this into, let's interrogate it again. So we have a similar prompt. That's kind of an important thing here. Let's render this. I will open this up in a separate tab so we can see that. And then this is already rendering, but in the wrong resolution now. So we should cancel that actually. Overclocking, I see. Okay. Right. This doesn't have the right ratio. Give me a second here. Let's set this a little bit lower here. There we go. Okay. And you can get some very impressive images with this technique. The only downside is, of course, that this is very similar to the original. So everybody who knows the original photo knows that this is the base for that picture. But you can see that, of course, you get like a different person in here, and it looks like an AI render, but it looks very nice. It looks very sophisticated from the results, right? So that is, you can do some pretty surprising stuff with that. And a lot of the details are also the same. So that can be pretty amazing to do it like that. Actually, let me see if we do the same thing, but we use control net. Let me copy this over. Put this here. And then we use that, and we use Kenny. Oh, let's use head actually. Let's use head here. And then we set this to 1. And we set this to, let's say 0.5. So it's used for 50% of the time. What? I have it too. Oh, okay. With Afterburn, you have it too. Oh, this is creating a completely different image now. Why is it changing so often? Oh, because it's running through our prompts. Okay, that was unexpected. 1 second. Let's see. Upcoming ControlNet 2 version? No, I don't have any information. Didn't know anything about that. Some pretty cool stuff in here. This one is pretty awesome. Minus the strange sun that's coming out of her shirt. Let's turn this off here. Try it again. I want to see how similar that is. She's holding an orange, I think. Oh no, she's holding an apple. Yeah, you can see like that is not as good when you compare these. You see? Original photo, very close render from the photo. And this is the version that we created afterwards, which, I mean, it's very good image, but you can see, for example, the hands don't work. The apple is orange for some reason. So here, this is a very complex hand pose, and it actually looks like the hand is not an actual correct hand. But when you look at the original photo, she is holding the hands like that. And she has these kind of, probably because of the long nails, it all looks very strange. So this is actually correct, which is very surprising though. And this from the hands didn't work at all. The rest of the image is pretty cool though. Yeah, so that might be a trick that you can use. You can maybe use images of yourself if you want to. And then like I said, with a very low denoise value, you can do that kind of thing. I think I should just put my specs under the video. That would probably be a good idea, right? No, 3080 Ti I have in my laptop. In the desktop, I have a 4080, which sounds very sounds very over the top. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, how long is the stream, by the way? I don't even know. 1 hour 28. Yeah, we can go on for a bit more. What else should we put in here? The prompt machine didn't work, by the way. It kind of broke down. Maybe we start a new one. It worked all the time, and now it broke down. Let me try a new one here. So this is working. That 4090 should be faster. If it's a lot faster, I'm not sure. It might be. You see the difference if you train a lot of LoRa's or stuff like that. If you do normal render, you see like when you look here at the times, it takes like a couple of seconds for each image. It's kind of slow today, by the way. Like 6 seconds, it's actually pretty long. Usually it's like 2 or 3 seconds. I don't know why it takes so long. Probably because of ControlNet. That might be the reason why that is. Okay, so let's try here. Write me 8 more prompts about a what? About a geisha in a busy historic Japanese district alley. Boom, there we go. Yes, okay, this is working. Oh, it's even putting geisha here in double brackets. On a veranda, busy alley, sipping tea and watching the hustle and bustle of the streets below. Her ornate hairpin catches the light as she fans herself delicately. I really like how ChatGPT is coming up with these intricate, crazy scenes. Wow. There we go. Okay, let's see what we get from that. So let's turn off ControlNet again. Remove that, put this on here. Put that in here. 27 Euler, we can remove this. Okay, generate. There we go. And we can have a look at the render time. 5 seconds. Should be. I don't know why it's slower. Maybe because I'm streaming, but I'm capturing it on the second computer, so... I mean, it's still pretty fast, so... Interesting. Helps a lot. Can generate upscale. With upscaling, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That's true. Yes. Because that can take a lot of time. That's true. Yeah. All right. So there we have some of the scenes. That one's pretty cool. Face is pretty ugly. Did I put that? No, I turned it on. Strange. Oh, look at this one. Wow. Not so great. Oh. Wow. Okay. The hands are good though. What's wrong with the face though? I think I need to reinstall my automatic 1111. Something is broken. This one looks pretty cool though. Let me see if we upscale this, what we get. There's this kind of door frame here, which is not so nice. But I want to see what we get here. I have to reset this real quick. And this one too. Maybe we have to set the render engine to something else. I forgot to put the prompt. 1 second. This is the second image. The prompt, the prompt can actually help you get better quality. It works without the prompt too, but with the prompt, the quality is, you get more details in there. So let's see. I don't like the door frame here. By the way, I want to show you another thing you can do in Photoshop. 1 second. Another bowl of duck soup. Yeah. Increasing the batch size will make generation quicker. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. All right. 1 second. Let me remove this here, or let's leave it there and then set this to none. Put this in here. Set this to 8. Let's render this. And then I want to copy this. Should we copy that? Let's save it. Yes. Let's go to Photoshop again. So here is something you can do that's pretty cool. I can open this scene up and I go here to filter neural filters. And in here, there is a fake depth blur. You can also use that to upscale, by the way. There's super zoom in here too. So now, for some reason, this is grayed out for me lately. I don't know why. But I can click here on the main character. It already has selected it. Now I can say the focal range, the distance, focal range, and the blur strength. So I can set the blur strength a little bit lower. And so what I get from that, of course, as you can see, is a bokeh in the background. You see, like this is the original, and this is now the version with the bokeh in the background. So that the character is selected automatically, and then you can have, like with a professional photography, that you get a blurry background, right? So that can actually, it helps to single out the character in the scene a little bit better, and it can look more professional. Now, usually you don't find that with digital drawings, of course, that you have so much bokeh in the background, but with photography, that can be a pretty good effect. Yeah, but you can do some pretty cool stuff with that if you want to. Right. And then also we have here super zoom, which is upscaling basically. So we have like 4 times upscale. We can also do that. It also does noise reduction. It does sharpening a little bit. So we can set the sharpening here a little bit. And you see down here now it's working, processing. And we're done. Let's set this to a new document. Yeah, let's go like that. There we go. So now you see we have an upscaled version in Photoshop. So you don't need an extra software in the sense of if you already have Photoshop. That looks pretty pixelated though. The face is nice because we use face restore. By the way, this is something I don't quite understand about the AI upscaling is if it can do these details and it can do this kind of anti-aliasing here. You see how soft the lines are here. Why can't it do it down here? You see how pixelated all of that is? How is that? Because the resolution is the same. Of course, we upscale it now, but if I zoom in here, you can see that this is like soft from the lines, and these are not soft from the lines. They look like an old PC game from 20 years ago. That's kind of strange, right? That happens like that. Anyways, okay. What did we do? I tried something. Oh yeah, I did here the re-renders of that scene. So here now we have the other versions of the same scene. This one maybe? Meh. They're, strangely enough, very ugly faces right now. Is this a different model? No, it's ref animated. That is so strange. But when I upscale it, the faces should be good again. Let's send this to image real quick. Let's see what we get here. Don't have enough train of clothing. I don't think that's it with the training data on clothing, because it can do clothing quite well, but it could be better. What are we using here, by the way? No, this is DPM, so actually the detail should be nice. So this with the this is like with the image to image. This is the benefit that it really improves the face. But you see how this again is not great with these details down here. Not so good. Very strange. Let's try this one instead. Of the important things. With any different weights and attention and calls for the information on always better, because all of those parameters can compete. Yes, if you have too much information in there and too much competing things, then that could be bad. That's true. What's the time? 1 second. Yeah, I have a little bit more. Belusi, my cat. Belusi, come here. 1 second. Belusi. Belusi, come here. Ah, my big baby. Sag meow. Mau, mau, mau. Sag mau. Komm. Komm. Sag was. Komm, Baby, komm, sag was. Sag was, komm. Ah! Baby. Baby. Oh! Baby. Hungry cat? Belusi, sag mau. Sag mau. Komm, Belusi, sag was. Mau. Mau. Komm. Mau. No mau? Okay. Yeah, mau. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see if this is better. Looks very much the same. Is this better from the hands? Nah, that's exactly the same. Okay. Anyways. There we go. All right. Should we try one more for today? One more thing? Hi, Black Rooms. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Sag mau. Belusi. I should have some snacks for my cat when I stream. That would be a good idea. What else could we do? Tell me something. Do you think if you have like a Japanese demon or something would render it nice? I don't think it would, right? Right. 4 prompts of famous Japanese demons in a forest. Okay, let's see. Description of an infamous demon Oni in a dense forest, towering trees surrounding the hulking muscular figure with horns and fangs, who holds a massive club in one hand. Oh my. Next one is a chilling portrayal of the demon Kappa in a dark, eerie forest with webbed feet, a turtle shell on his back, and a beaked mouth. All right, I want to see what's coming from this. Wow, that sounds pretty amazing. Let's see. Nope, we don't need that. We need to go here. Yes. Okay, let's put this in here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put, well, I think it's replacing this stuff up here. So we should, oh no, I have my batch 8 still here. Oh, we have a guy without pants. That's not good. Let's leave this here. Wow, that's a super beefy guy. Woo, that looks cool. Oh no, oh no. It's just a bird, okay. Wait a second, let me check what this is. Is this what I think it is? No, not really. Okay, I think we will skip that image. We look at the first 2 images. That one is pretty cool. Very nice. With a he's vaping. The demon of forest vaping. And then we have this guy here, which is pretty amazing. I like that one, how big he is. Oh, actually, 1 second. Let me upscale that one. Wait a second. We need the prompt in here. And then I want to see if we could, with inpainting, if inpainting works. The hell is this? I mean, it also... Oh, I'm in the same tab. Oh, wow. Cool. This is not what I wanted, though. 1 second. Let me upscale this real quick. That's correct, yes. Yeah, tail. Yeah, I thought a tail too, but let's not let's not risk it. All right. Okay. So we have this now. This is upscaled. Let's send this to InPaint. Let's hope this works. Yes. Okay. So now I want to mask this out here. And then let's see if we can do this. This might not work because of the problem that we had before. Let's set this to 0.4. Face restore off. Let's see if that works. Oh, is it only mask? Yes, only mask. Okay, so it's taking that part. It's not doing anything though. I had the same problem today. That sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not working. Maybe reduce this a little bit here. This is a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better, right? It's a little bit nicer. It's actually a samurai down here now. So let me see when I put this higher, but then it could be that we get something like just blurry. Oh. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error. That's true. Like InPainting is, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of InPainting in Automatic 1111. It's done a lot better in Invoke AI. Because first of all, there you have a choice of having multiple renders at the same time and then choosing afterwards, which here is, you can do it, but it's not as convenient. It doesn't work as well. This is actually a lot better. And when you do InPainting, you can actually do a lot of cool stuff. Like when you look at Reddit, what people do with InPainting over time, they do some pretty amazing stuff. But I would rather suggest maybe doing it in Invoke than here, because here can be a bit cumbersome to do that. I wanna have here holding a lantern. Let's see if that gives us. Actually, I want to open this up here. That's not what we need. So this actually turned out pretty well. I actually like that with the guy standing there. You can do some pretty cool stuff. Maybe we should do, yeah, he's not holding a lantern. Holding a glowing lantern in one hand. Let's see. Let's maybe make this a little bit higher. Could be that it then disconnects and it doesn't look like it belongs. What is your current hardware? I really need to put that into the. Oh, okay. So we have the lantern here. It's just in the back, and not holding it. But not too bad. Actually, you know what? Let's interrupt this First of all, let's make this a little bit smaller here, because should we make it smaller? Yeah. We don't actually need that high resolution for that teeny tiny bit down there. So let's go like this maybe. And then let's set the batch size to 4 and see what we get from that. It's probably gonna create 4 different previews, right? Ah, and now he's looking in the wrong direction. Which might be cool. Facing away from the camera. Let's write it like that. I mean, at least this one is holding a lantern, so that's pretty good. Actually, one thing we didn't do is to send the one version we like to image. That is also a good thing to like iterate, basically. So now we have 4 versions here. The reflection is stupid though. Let's try this again. Could your script in Paint to do 5, 6, 7, 7, 5? Yes, you can do that. Absolutely. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, there's a good one. He's not like looking away, he's looking to the side. And the reflection is too short now. But it's a good start. Belulu. My cat is hungry. 1 second. Beluli. Gleich, Baby, gleich. Mama. Mama. So this one is the best. So now I can take this and I can send this to InPaint again. You see, it's loading here. And so now I can mask this guy out again. And I can use this as a base. And see what we get from that. Because then you can go like, it basically loops, right? And so now this already has an idea what you want. And then you can go deeper from that. Ah, shit. The one, they were facing away and now they face to the side. Like it's Mumpy for Katzi. Yeah. My cat is hungry. There we go. So 1 second. Thunfischdose. Okay. All right. So there we go. Yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff. Oh, this changed the background though. You see that? Like there's a little bit of a sunset in one of the backgrounds, so that's not so great. Okay. Yeah, you need to be careful with that. Looking at the details. Probably also we have to set here the mask blur a little bit higher maybe. And this one maybe too. Should we give it one more go? Actually, let me set this to 9 and then let it give it one more go and see what we get. This should be like taking it just a tiny smidge into consideration. So it's probably going to be pretty different now. Yeah. If this would render, but now you will see it changes to the side. Like this would have been great. And now it's changing again. Oh, he's staying. Is he staying? He could change in the last second, like the head switches in the last 10%. Let's see. The reflection is too short, but yeah, there we go. Look at that. I mean, the guy became much bigger than in the original, but that is pretty cool, right? Oops, wrong one. Look at that. That's pretty nice. So we have the monster here. We could probably also upscale that one here, improve that. Actually, this is the last thing I'm going to do today. So let's send this to InPaint again. And then I'm going to mask out the head here of that. And I'm setting this as a low value here, 3.5, let's say. And then we say head of a monster with metallic scales. Let's see if that does anything or no. Second image is working. You like the second image? Oh, yeah. We have the second image. The trick is to travel to another country and doing CO2 emissions. What? What are you talking about? Cat photos for president. Why is this rendering the whole thing? Is it rendering the whole thing? Is it ignoring my mask? Did we break it again? I'm in paint, right? Yeah. Oh. I mean, it did change, but it also changed the guy. Something is wrong here. Let me remove this. Load the image again. Oof. It should be this one, right? No, here the guy's facing us. That's the wrong one. The hell? 1 second. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is there a larger version here? No, that's not the one. That's the one, okay. Only mask. That should be good. Oh yeah, no, I'm not using the in-paint model. I don't have the in-paint model. That's a good point. Although I feel often, I don't know, maybe I don't use in-paint enough to actually realize the difference. But you can see now it works again. So sometimes it's actually better to reload that. Which control net model is best? Yeah, that really depends. If you want to have a very close render of a person, you want to use Kenny or head. If it's a room or it doesn't have to be too close to the person, depth is good. I actually want to make a video about all of the different modes in there, because they are quite confusing. And also there is some that I actually don't know what they do, so I have to figure that out. Didn't really improve the head. I mean, the problem here is we have a monster head where the AI just doesn't know what to render. So that might be the problem here. Although, I want to try one more thing. Let's set this to 0.5, and then I will write here ZBrush. Let's just go with ZBrush. ZBrush is pretty good on Midjourney. I'm not sure if it works in Stable Diffusion though. It's a very cool software. I actually have to try with Blender to do something similar than with ZBrush. Not that I'm good at ZBrush, but the software is pretty cool to do these kind of organic things. And it's like it's like using clay. So it's very, very cool. They do have a free version of that too. But you see, like, people do these kind of things with that. And you see, you start out with a ball like that, and then you push and pull until you have this kind of face. And it's easier than you might think to create something. Like, you still have to be good, but of course you can use photos and other kind of things. And you can go backwards, you can save your progress, so it's much easier than working with actual clay. you can create some pretty cool stuff with that. So, and Blender has the same kind of Blender. Wow, thank you very much. Tanya Lara, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Pretty awesome. Really, really appreciate that. Very nice. Thank you. So you see, Blender has the same kind of thing where you can kind of do this kind of sculpting thing over time with like pushing and pulling. But I have never used it in Blender. I have to look into that. Oh, this is finished now? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure this is better. It's a little bit more 3D-ish, but yeah, it didn't. You probably have to write a better prompt for getting better details of the scales and stuff like that. Yeah, but you can work with that. Should we do one more thing? Let me try this. I will put this in here now. Just one more thing. There it is. And then we are going to go here to Channel Mixer. Whoops. Let's reset that. Go to the blue channel. I want to change the atmosphere here a little bit. Wait a second. Let me try here with curves, lab mode. Pull that down. Just to create like a different atmosphere, a little bit. And then maybe, let me try this real quick here. Make this yellow. And then blur that. Different color. One moment. Color wheel. There we go. That's better. It's a little bit bigger here. And then copy that. A little bit smaller. And then I will group these. And then we will move this up here. Gleich, Belusi, gleich. My cat is not happy that I'm sitting so long here. 1 second. Oh. Give me one more. Gleich, Belusi, gleich, baby. 1 second. Nope. Come on. Screen blur. Wow, that's a little bit much. Wait a second. Let's reduce this maybe a little bit here. Mr. Laser Boy. Maybe like that. Okay. Export. Remix. Put this in here. Let's go to image to image. Did I break it? No. Okay. Let me find that image that we just created. And then probably I want to have the same prompt here again. Demon Kappa, Eerie Forest at night. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. 1 second. 1 second. It's the last thing. 0.5, 0.4. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's try that. I would love to try this with a higher value, but then we get this kind of low detail version again, which I don't know why it happens right now. It would be so cool to be able, maybe if we put it in paint without a mask, but I don't think that works, right? Why is this taking so long? Oh, it's doing 4. Fog around the monster. Interesting. If it would work with the higher value of the denoising, we could do that, but for some reason it doesn't want to work right now. Even those are kind of low detail. Let's still try that. Let's go here to 0.7. Eerie Forest. Fog on the ground. Probably not going to work. Let's see. Let's interrupt this real quick. So we make just 1. Oh, wow. Okay, it's pretty cool. Hey, that is actually pretty cool. Interesting. Eerie Forest. Samurai. Standing. Holding a glowing. What is it called? The lamp? Lamp? In one hand. Okay. Let's try this again. I will make this a little bit bigger in the meantime, or maybe put it in a new tab. I mean, the detail of that guy, he has 2 swords in his hand. He looks a little bit like from Assassin's Creed. He has a backpack. That is actually a pretty cool image. And this guy, he looks more like a Marvel baddie with the armor on, so that's not exactly from the original image. Let's see what we got now. All right. All right. That is pretty cool. There we go. The guy doesn't look very good now, but for some reason he has a stick in his hand. I don't know why. Let me change the prompt here real quick. A chilling portrait of a demon in a dark, eerie forest at night. Thick fog on the ground. Let's remove some stuff. Let's remove this part. Let's see what we get. Oh. Okay. Wow. This detail here is not so great, but the rest, wow. Look at this. I've kind of fog down here. We could put some fog ourselves and then maybe re-render it. That would be an option. Wait a second. Fog on black. There we go. Just copy that. We don't need the full thing. Put that in here. Blend that. We need a mask. 1 second. Need a mask around that guy here. Select invert selection. Put on that mask. There we go. The mask up here. We group this, put the mask in the group. That works. Then we duplicate this, flip it. 1 second. Put it down here. Okay. Then we need to delete this one. And then here. Oh, that's too much. Wait, do we actually... Why doesn't it work? There we go. Okay. Remix 2. Let's see what we got here. This one is pretty cool. This one is actually pretty cool. Let's try this again. There's the remix. So that should be either pretty cool or like you should be able to do the same thing with GIMP. Yes. Should be wow. Look at that. You should be able to do the same thing with GIMP. Holy crap. That is pretty amazing. That is a very nice work. Look at that. Whoa. And the guy down here, that's amazing. I mean, we still have the lamp here. He just put his lamp there, but that's okay. Maybe he just left it there and wanted to look what's back there. That is actually a pretty amazing image. Also like the glowing eyes. That is pretty cool. And you could probably put some more details in here, right? Like maybe if he's holding a skull or something. That would be pretty cool. Actually, let me try that real quick. Skulls on string. Do we find something like that? How would you write that? I like, you know, he's holding like a skull. Skulls? How would you write that? I don't want to build it right now. Oh, pile of skulls. Okay, let's try this. Copy this in here. We can put this here with the fog, I think. Put it behind the fog and then blend it with the background too. Make it a little bit smaller, like so. It should be a little bit like, it's a bit too big, but maybe put it off here to the side. Oh, this is good. Add is good. Yeah. Okay, export. Remix 3. There we go. Shrunken head. Oops. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Let's see. And by the way, this is called photo bashing. Like, actually, artists do that. Like all the, oh no, you take images from the internet and remix them. That is what they did for like years. It's called photo bashing. Just going to Google and using any kind of stuff. Pile of skulls at the feet of the monster. I'm not sure if that works, but we can always try. Let's see. Nah. I don't think that works. Yeah, that's too specific. We could probably paint it in though. But I mean, the renders are pretty cool. I mean, look at that. That is a pretty amazing image. We could probably when we send this to in painting and then we go here and say we want to have a pile of skulls, that should maybe work. Pile of human skulls. Let's see. Have I opened this up already? Yeah, here. I mean, that is pretty cool. Let's render this real quick. They are. I mean, this is, I like it even better because there is some light behind the samurai, so you can actually see him better. I mean, this has the bright fog though. This is a bit more eerie though. I like that more. Pretty cool stuff. Really like that. The strange hat that he's wearing. I mean, he doesn't really have a hat here. It's like very small hat, but overall it's a pretty cool image. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a single skull in here. So that wasn't like ideal. That wasn't great. I wonder though, one second. I wonder if we would take this image here. Let's maybe take this image here because I like it better. And we would put the skulls in there. New from clipboard. And then if we copy these over, if that would work or not. As a little gruesome detail. Wait a second. We have here the blend ranges. Did they move the blend? Oh no, they are not here. They are here. Okay. So let's see. Remix what? Remix 4. Okay. If we take this into InPaint now, if we get a better result because we have already like an idea for the AI to work with. Remix 4. Whoa! What happened? I tried to zoom. That was not a good idea. Nope. Again. So this is the last, actually the last thing for today. So now let's see. How do I separate layer? because I'm doing them in a different software. Okay, that didn't quite work. Multiple skulls and bones in a pile. Oh, it's creating a giant skull. Oh no, it's creating multiple skulls. Not in a pile. And with a, oh, I have the, that is bad. 1 second. Yeah, I didn't see that. You see, I have this kind of frame around that. That's not great. Now, here we go. I have to do that again. Okay, really last thing, which I said like 10 times already. And again, I'm trying to scroll here. I think these are too small for the AI to see. I use with just the name of the generated image. No, but you can load the image. This is actually pretty cool. It's actually loading some, it's creating some skulls in here. That's pretty amazing. I mean, you can't really see it in the final image unless you have like a really big print or something. But you see now here we do actually have skulls. That is so cool. That is so cool. I have to do more with that. Maybe a giant skull would be cool. Okay. I said it before, and I say it again. This is the last thing for this stream. What is the time? Oh, God. What time do we have here? It's just too much fun right now. 2 hours 20. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I'm really overdrawing today. Yeah, but I guess we all have fun today. So should we? I mean, this one is pretty cool, but doesn't have a dark background. So let's use this one here. Copy image. This is really the last thing I'm doing today, I swear. Let's just put a big, big skull here. There we go. Actually, let's put it like this. And then I want to make a mask on that because I feel like this is a little bit too big. I want to have it like sunken a little bit into the background. You see, like this. That is better, I would say. It doesn't have a background. Never mind. I think, or maybe we can paint. We can make it a little bit darker in the background, though. 1 second. Paint here like this, and then reduce this a little bit, like so. A very bright skull, though. Give me some adjustment here. Yeah, that might be better. We should do some extra adjustments, but we don't have the time. Okay. Remix 5. In the past, with before, I streamed like 5-6 hours. I didn't do that because my community was going insane with me like being online for half a day. Trying out all kinds of crazy shit. But yeah, I don't want to stress the people too hard. There we go. Okay. Giant rotten skull. Let's see what we get from that. Oh, because it's doing some different stuff too. Oh, but there's a part of his leg missing now. That's not good. I mean, it's pretty cool, but that's not exactly what we need here. It's also too bright. In fog. I think red dot inside the eye hole of the skull. Oh no. Now it's glowing. Oh, that's not good. 1 second, we have to like, yeah, that's part of his like, oh, that's not good. 1 second. I think we have to go closer now to the original. Let's go with 0.5. Go for a 24-hour marathon. That would be actually cool. 24-hour marathon would be actually nice. It's nice, but the skull is very bright. It doesn't fit the scene. Dark. Let's say dark. I should actually show you the results maybe. It's kind of cool. It's not exactly what we need though. Giant rod skull. Facing the camera. In the shadows. Shadows? Try this one more time. Add blurry. Oh, look at that. Now it's facing. Yeah, we could do maybe like a very long stream. But I mean, you can add that. It's not great. It doesn't fit the scene with the light and everything. It's too bright. It's actually not great as a detail. Let's go here for 0.7. I liked it more before. This one is stupid. There we have these very tiny skulls. We could add skulls on pikes or something like that. You can actually do some pretty cool stuff with inpainting. What did we get here? Oh, no, now it did like a little hut for some reason. Interesting. Let's go here back to 4. Okay, last render. 2.5 hours. I didn't want to stream so long today, but it was a lot of fun. Pretty cool. I don't know why it's doing a hut now. But you can build some pretty amazing scenes here. Especially like if you set it up and then you let the AI recreate the scene, remix the scene. Can do some pretty cool stuff. Also, I feel like I have to look through more actual artwork to get more inspiration of different details and things that could be put in here. Also the hands, look at the hands of the monster again. This model is really good with hands. Very nice. Also like the trees in the background and stuff. So let's see what we got here. Did we get something good? No. There's one bad skull. There's one very small skull with a house. This one is not too bad, but the leg is missing. Although the light is nice. I could use this one. Let me put this over here. Belusi gleich, Baby, gleich. So we could use this. And then mask out the rest. So I create a mask here. And then I'm going to invert the mask so it's not visible. And then we're going to paint that back in. Let's go back here. So we can have it like this. And this over here needs to go in the different direction. Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot better now. It's kind of an unnecessary detail. Like, I think the detail would be better if the image would be like this, so you don't see the monster. But if you have it like this, it's not really necessary. It's kind of distracting from the overall scene. Maybe if he would hold the skull up here, that would be making more sense with some straps or something, like, you know what I mean? That would maybe be better. It takes a lot of attention. Although one thing we could do here is to just make it a lot darker. Bring this down here. So it's like a very faint detail. Yeah, maybe like this. That is better. You see? That is somewhat better. So you don't really see it. Like a little hidden detail. I mean, it's still very apparent, but could be a little hidden detail. Maybe it's if you do it even less. Let me do another adjustment here. That's the wrong one. I need to go in here. Does this actually do something? Yeah, a little bit. Maybe like this. There we go. Let's export this. Final one. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Where is it? There. Okay, there we go. Can we have this full screen, please? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's on the side. Shit. Because my screen res is bigger than what you see. Well, anyways. So here we have the scene. You see now it's like barely visible down here. There's a little extra detail to be found. Kind of cool. So you can do some interesting stuff with that. I would say that's pretty interesting, right? Not silly long? What? But now it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can do some really cool stuff with that. Little hidden details you can improve for hours. Actually, here, this detail is kind of strange. But anyways, there we go. Where's the big screen? There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, we did some pretty cool stuff today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. That was pretty cool. That was pretty amazing. I got some pretty cool inspirations. I hope you got some pretty cool inspirations too. Gonna post this image on Twitter in a second. Actually, you should follow me there or on Instagram. This is my Twitter and my cat is like going crazy. All right, so this is my Twitter. Follow me there if you want to. All right, I put it in the chat. Anyways, all right. Let me find the end screen and pull up the end music. There we go. Where is it? Okay, cool. So thank you very much and have a good night. Bye.